Welcome back to Life More Simple. Today I want to share with you a recipe that I'm going to call Peaches and Cream Baked Oatmeal Cobbler. Now, someone recently gave me some peaches that were very ripe and they needed to be used. They were a little too ripe for just eating fresh and enjoying them because they were a little bit extra soft, so I wanted to make something with them. I began to think about what I wanted to make, and I wanted to use most of them in the recipe that I used. So often peach cobblers use more peaches than just some recipes. So I began to think of and browse Pinterest of what I could make. And I also wanted it to be maybe a breakfast. So I came across a recipe for peach baked oatmeal. And I thought, well, that would be a little healthier option with the baked oatmeal. But the recipe only called for 2 peaches. So I decided to modify the recipe a little bit and use the baked oatmeal as my topping to a peach cobbler. And then I decided to add in some cream cheese to make it peaches and cream. So how about you join me and I'll show you what I do, and hopefully it turns out good in the end. I'm using a 7x11 pan instead of the 8x8 that the recipe called for. So I've already prepared my peaches. I used 8 peaches, I peeled and sliced them, and I did have to cut some bad parts off. So you could probably use a few more peaches or a few less peaches, however peachy you want it to be. I've sprinkled them with 3 tablespoons of sugar, and I was able to do this last night and leave it in the refrigerator overnight so they're nice and juicy for the morning. Next, I'm going to put my cream cheese filling on. This is 4 ounces of cream cheese with 2 tablespoons of sugar and a 1/4 cup of milk. So I'm just gonna kind of spread that over the top, and then I will mix up my baked oatmeal part for my topping. Now I'm going to mix up the baked oatmeal basically according to the original recipe. I don't have any vanilla on hand, so I'm going to have to do without that, and I'm going to use the maple syrup instead of the brown sugar according to the recipe. So here's my oats, pecans, cinnamon, and nutmeg. I have my milk and my maple syrup. I'll add my butter and then the egg. Give that a good little whisk. And let's add it to our dry ingredients. If you watch a cooking show that doesn't use rubber spatulas, I'm not sure if you can trust them if they know what they're doing. Just kidding. But I love my rubber spatulas. All right, let's just pour this over the top and get it in the oven. How about we throw a few extra pecans on just for a little more crunch? All right, ready to go in the oven. Here it is. Warm, bubbly, and hot. Just put it in a bowl with some milk, and looks like a delicious breakfast. And I think it's on the healthy side of breakfast too. I will share with you the original recipe, the link for the original recipe in the description below, and I will also share with you my modified recipe. I hope that you enjoy this, and remember, this is the day that the Lord has made, so be glad and rejoice in it. Until next time, keep life simple.